Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.
Cooking Cassius for IFLTV. It's fight week. Fury versus USYK, undisputed here in Saudi Arabia. I'm joined by trainer extraordinaire, Ben Davison. How are you, mate?
Some introduction. I'm good, mate, you?
I'm good. It used to be quite relatively okay to try and get you for an interview. Now, it's hard work, mate. Like, it takes a bit of graft to interview now.
I'm hearing how you asked once and we're here.
Yeah, just saying. Just remember the roots of Harlow.
I jump at the chance for an interview.
Let's jump straight into it. Obviously, you're here with Moses Atuma.
Yep.
As a prospect, you've been around good prospects before. Where does he rank amongst people that you've been involved with and also on the wider scene?
I'd say it's very unique in a sense that it's very rare that a heavyweight skill set would match that across the board at any weight class, and that's what we've got with Moses, so that really excites us. I feel like he's passionate about the sport of boxing, which excites us. He's very coachable, which excites us. So, yeah, if I was to dumb it down, I'd say we're very excited about this partnership.
Absolutely, but I think we've only seen glimpses really of, I think we're right in the way here a bit, just move to the right. It's all going off here.
Good.
Yeah, we're right in the way anyway. Yeah, we've only seen glimpses of Moses' potential, surely.
Yeah, of course, he's 19 years old. Special talent. I think the first challenge that we've got as coaches is getting him rounds of sparring, which proves extremely difficult, and obviously that's an integral part of his development, so that's something we're looking at right in front of us right now. Obviously we've got a job to do on Saturday and we're not taking that lightly, so yeah, step by step.
Absolutely. Fury USYK, obviously the undisputed fight, a fight that we haven't seen in 25 years. Just as a fight itself, being a boxing fan and a bit of a boxing nerd you are, Ben, I mean that in a nice way, what are you thinking about this fight?
I think it's an exceptional fight. It's two elite guys. I think that both guys are, I think there's going to be ebbs and flows. I think both guys are versatile. I think there's going to be adjustments on both sides. And I think both guys are good enough to make those adjustments, which I think makes it an intriguing matchup. And it's what makes it hard to split them.
A lot has been made of Fury's shape. USYK called him skinny, or a little skinny, he called him yesterday. For someone that, again, you've been involved in that process when TYSON got all that weight off years ago, what do you think of his shape?
I think he can fight whether he's fat, I think he can fight whether he's thin, so I wouldn't look into it too much. I think what's more important is his preparation in terms of strategy and tactics, and as long as he's got that right, whether he's fat, thin, muscular, six-packed up, I don't think it really matters too much.
People always love to kind of psychoanalyse Fury's body shape, his weight in every fight.
I will say this. I think I thought when the fight was the first time round, I thought he looked like he'd lost quite a lot of weight quite quickly. I feel like now his skin looks good. His skin looks good. I feel like the lays actually works in his favour. I feel like he looks like he's glowing, so to speak, and he looks like he's been maintaining weight. So that's the only thing that I've noticed looking at him about his weight. Whether I couldn't tell what weight he is. So, and I don't think it makes that much of a difference, but just looking at him, that's something that stood out to me.
And also, he's had pretty much 2 back-to-back camps in the lead up to his fight as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, and that's what I mean in a sense that obviously he was quite heavy against Ngannou, I think, was he? I don't know what yet.
I don't know his exact weight now, but yeah, he was.
Yeah, and then I think he dropped quite a bit of weight in preparation for the USYK thing, and I thought you could see that. Now, I think he looks fresh, he looks good.
We know Anthony Joshua is in town somewhere. He arrived at some point in the week and he'll be present at the fight this week. But yeah, is it a little bit of a waiting game for his next move? I know this isn't really specifically a question for you, but Obviously, you'll know something. You're probably not going to tell us anything, but are we waiting to see in the next couple of weeks winners of potential fights before his next move?
I think everyone knows what I know. I think that they know that there is a contracted rematch for this fight, but I think that if the fight's one-sided either way, for example, mate, and I'm talking with an Anthony Joshua cap on, I think that if Fury was to win big and it to be very one-sided, I think, you know, the demand for that fight would be extraordinary. I think what that fight, it's not even open for debate, it's the biggest fight in British boxing history. I think that what that does for British boxing from grassroots all the way up to the highest level could never be matched. I think, you know, it's a fight that you know, maybe there'd be an exception for. If Usyk was to win, again, thinking with an Anthony Joshua cap on, you know, it's a fight that I would love to have the opportunity to help AJ put right. So, but look, we'll see. We haven't got too long to wait now.
When people kind of give you credit over those series of fights that you've had with Anthony Joshua, one of the things that everyone always says is that you've got Anthony Joshua believing in himself again. Aside from all the obviously actual physical work you do with him, we can see his confidence is back over those last couple of performances especially.
Yeah, like, I just think that comes from what I was talking about earlier about strategy, about preparation, tactics, him understanding why he's being asked to do certain things that he's being asked to do, and just having a better understanding of what he needs to do when he gets in there, and how that has come through and shown to people is in confidence and devastating knockouts.
Are you seeing this as a long-term situation with you and Joshua?
Look, I can never make decisions for fighters. On our behalf, I can't put words in his mouth. On our behalf, he's an absolute pleasure to coach. He's a, you know, phenomenal asset to the gym for the prospects that we've got in as well. If I'm being honest, he probably sets the tone even outside of camp in terms of professionalism and preparation and dedication and discipline. So I'm very grateful to have him in the gym and be passing on that type of level of knowledge and wisdom and experience to the prospects coming through.
Okay, well listen, we're going to let you crack on with the rest of your night. Did you give us an actual prediction for the Fury USYK fight or not? We're not going to get one from you.
I just said it's all going to depend on how each man goes about the fight and the preparation, the strategy, the tactics, and who's best prepared.
Ben Davison, thank you very much for
Who can deal with the adversity that the other man brings to them better.
Ben Davison, thank you very much for your time. We'll let you crack on with the rest of your night. Very warm here in Riyadh.
Go get something to eat 'cause I haven't eaten yet.
I'm very sorry to hear that, mate.
Well, this is what happens. You make me do these interviews, play the guilt trip. Now I've got to do this. Now I've not eaten. Now I'm going to go home. The buffet's going to be shot. I'm not going to eat tonight.
Bush.
Big up, Johnny Fisher.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.